What's up, guys? How we doing? We have Leaf Metal Baseball to start it off. This is RTT number 26. And then we have Baseball Pick Your Team 44. And then Leaf Metal Jumbo Pick Your Team number 2. So we have 3 big breaks coming your way right now. Mark, you have the Braves and the Angels. Brian, Z, you have the Rockies and A's. James, you have the Mets and the Giants. Brian K, you have the Red Sox and Phillies. Thomas, you have the Pirates and Twins. James, NIL and Reds. Craig, you got the Dodgers and Astros. Brian K with the Rangers and Cardinals. Jonathan, Brewers, Cubs. Ryan, Nationals, Tigers. Craig, you also have the Padres, Diamondbacks, and Jays. Charles, you have the Guardians and White Sox. Craig with the Orioles and Royals. Charles, Yankees and Rays. And Mark, Mariners and Marlins. All right. Let's do this. So I guess the Speedway game with 89,000 or whatever, 80-some thousand people at it got rained out. They had to go back and do it today. I didn't really get a chance to watch it. Hey, what's up, Daryl? How you doing? All right, so I did post another case of Jumbo and Hobby on the website. So there's a full case of each, 4 different breaks, 2 4-box Jumbos, 2 6-box Hobbies, just posted on the website. Adjusted the prices a little bit, you know, after seeing what we've opened. Oh, wow. You guys start school early. They start the 11th here. I thought that was early. Can't believe they start that early. All right, we got Xavier Nayans. That's the first time I've seen this card. Houston Astros. Georgia, okay. 14 of 45 for Nayans. Tyson Lewis, Cincinnati Reds. Are you on a base, Darryl? Nice. Cooper Pratt for the Brewers. First autograph goes to Jonathan. My brother's retired military. He did like over 25 years. Cooper Pratt, 3 of 4. Wellington Herrera. I don't think he was ever in Georgia. Herrera is 6 of 10. Colorado Rockies are on the board. Ryan Z. Next in line, Monster Malam. NIL spot, James. 5 of 6. He's a pretty good prospect. He's going to be probably a top draft pick next season. Theo Gillen. Oh, wow. So you've been in there for a while. 6 of 35. Yeah, he's having a great retirement. He's loving life. He's riding his Harley all over the country. He's always somewhere. He's always on vacation. Wehiwa Aloy, Baltimore Orioles, big hit. The Orioles, this guy's supposed to be pretty good. And Craig, there you go. The Orioles don't seem to get taken quickly for some reason. I don't know why. You got Basalo and you got Aloy in there. There he is, Rhino. Rest in peace, buddy. Cubbies. His wife still works. She works for the government. She just keeps doing different things, so he's sort of just along for the ride now. Wyatt Sanford for the Pirates. It's 84 of 99. Minnesota Twins, and there's a gold laser. That's going to be a 101. Thomas Bennett. Quentin Young, 101. Nice. Luke Holman. Cincinnati Reds. That looks like it's going to be a low number 2. James. And that is a 101. Luke Holman, Reds, 101. Liam Peterson, and he is a NIL. Pitches for the University of Florida. Peterson's 34 of 49. And Minnesota again, Kyle DeBarge. Diamonds in the rough, 3 of 25. Nice. Zaire Hope. Dodgers. There you go, Craig. Dang, Craig, you're off to a pretty good start. $12 of 25. All right, here we go. Jumbo. Football season's coming too. I guess it will start here in the. Here we go from Dak Prescott soon. Probably not in preseason, but Bryce Rainier for the Tigers. Rainier is 4 of 10. Brody Brecht, love these. Rockies, Brian Z. Well, he put in his time just like you are, so, you deserve a nice retirement after, putting your life on the line amongst other things, that's a disciplined life. Jacob Kozar. Cleveland Guardians. And Cam Catarella, Miami Marlins, is the last. 25 of 25. All right, here we go. The last 10 autographs. Brady Ebel. Milwaukee Brewers. Jonathan Ebel, 6 of 15. It's very similar to last year's Leaf Metal, except for I think they had more. Was it 2 years ago? They had more like Nolan Ryan cards and Dwight Gooden, like, you know, veterans. And this is more, it's pretty much a lot of the same players. It's some of them now have teams, though. They're not on NIL anymore. Thatcher Hurd is 2 of 10 for the Yankees. Charles, you're on the board. I know Spencer Jones is in here, but I don't think we've hit a Spencer Jones autograph yet for the Yankees. Lazaro Montes, Mariners. Mark, 37 of 49. Okay, I like this. Nice hit for the Red Sox. Diamonds in the rough. Miguel Blaze. Brian K. Three of 3 for Blaze. Nice hit. Hey, it's Jonathan Santucci for the Mets. There you go, James. How's that on there? Santucci is 9 of 15. Next in line, Gavin Turley. Turley was drafted by the Oakland A's. Brian Z. $34 of 49. All right, another die cut. Jason Churio for the Guardians. Charles. Top 100. 6 of 10, Charles. Ooh, we got a triple autograph. Nice. I guess they played college together. I don't know. They don't look like they have the same uniform. But Ava Arquette, Gavin Turley, and Trent Caraway. Now, Ava Arquette's a Marlin. Turley we just hit a second ago. He's an Oakland A. And Trent Caraway, I think he's still NIL. Yeah. So James has NIL. Brian Z has Oakland. And Mark has Miami. So we have to get the dice out. We have to break out the castle. All right, the final hit is Seth Hernandez. He was drafted by the Pirates. Thomas Bennett. Seth Hernandez is 3 of 15. All right, and our slab, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Minnesota Twins. All right, Thomas, congrats. All right, so Arquette will be 1-2, Turley will be 3-4, and Caraway will be 5-6. Good luck, guys. All right, it goes to Arquette. Ava Arquette is Miami Marlins. Mark Fellows, congrats. All right, little recap time. Number parallels: Canarella, Cozart, Brecht, Rainier, Sanford, Sandberg, Lewis, and Nayens. Triple autograph: Arquette, Turley, and Caraway. Went to Miami. That was to 6. Seth Hernandez. Nice Jason Churio. Gavin Turley. Jonathan Santucci. This is a sweet hit right here. Miguel Blaze to 3. Lazaro Montes. Thatcher Hurd. Brady Ebel. Nice Zaire Hope. Kyle DeBarge. Liam Peterson. Nice hit here. Wehiwa Aloy. Theo Gillen, Monster Milam, Wellington Herrera, Cooper Pratt. We got a 101 Luke Holman for the Reds, 101 Quentin Young for the Twins, and a 101 pre-production proof prismatic gold Emmanuel Rodriguez, also for the Twins. Good break for the Twins. All right. All right, next is Baseball Picker Team 44. So this, I did get the full checklist for Pulse Lumen. It has 100 and a little over 100 names on it. So I didn't do the full team breakdown, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. I got a lot of sorting to do tomorrow, a little bit of shipping, and hopefully we'll get some. Is anything coming out this week? I have to double check the release calendar. Well, this is really not going to have any base cards. They're all going to be some numbered parallels for Leaf. But I didn't think about that when I put this together. It's all right. All hits. A lot of hits. 6, 10, 21, 25 hits in this break. Wow. That's pretty good. Let me do it like this. This way the card's not showing. Hey, what's up, Steve? How you doing, bro? Ready for this pick your team with 25 hits in it. All right, good luck, everybody. All right, so we start on Chris Levanis. That's a perfect game shirt, so I guess he pitched in the perfect game. Milwaukee Brewers. That is 17 of 35. Here you go, Darryl. Get the party started. Houston Astros. Walker Yannick. Yannick is 13 of 15. Nice. Red Sox. Brian Z. Roman Anthony. That's a great autograph. Look at that. Wow. I never noticed that before. That's like perfect line. Anthony is 67 of 99. Zach Showalter. St. Louis Cardinals are on the board. What's up, Ted? 61 of 99. Showalter. Minnesota Twins get a Zebby Matthews. Chad. 4 of 10 for Zebby. And Brady House. Nationals. Here you go, Craig. 27 of 35 for House. That was another good box. I mean, it's $150 a box. 6 autographs. Excuse me. We got House and we got Anthony in there amongst the other guys, but there's another Roman Anthony. /49. Jeff Bagwell, Houston Astros. What's up, Brian? /99. And the Dodgers get a first-round gem. That's pretty cool. Little crystal. Great Gamsby, Kellen Lindsay. 1/15 for Lindsay. Minnesota Twins, Kyle DeBarge, diamond in the rough. Leaf Metal Jumbo is next. 19/35 for DeBarge. Number 2. I did post, for you guys that arrived late, I did post another full case of Jumbo and of Hobby on the website. So, and I adjusted some prices too. Liam Peterson. NIL. 4/15. And nice red laser, Luke Holman for the Reds. You go Tom Jones. /3. Wow, nice. Aloy and Souza. Aloy is an Oriole. Craig got that with the closing mojo, and he's got Souza as well because he's got the NIL spot. Arkansas Razorbacks, is that where they played college? That's a nice duel. 8/10, Souza and Aloy. Yeah, I lowered the Yankees and I lowered the NIL spots a little bit, and I raised a couple teams, just a couple bucks, but overall the prices are lower. Jim Cott. Now, of course, the Yankees have some great players in here, an amazing checklist, but most of them are vets, and you don't get a lot of vets. Jim Cott, 9/10 autographs anyway. There's a Yankee. That's your Herd. /99. Oh, there's Spencer Jones. First time I saw a Spencer Jones card. Here you go, Darryl. /25. And we got our first 101. And there's a printing plate. Jared Thomas for the Rockies. Craig. That is a black plate 1/1 Jared Thomas. I guess there's no denying who that is, right? A lot of times on the printing plates, you're trying to figure it out who it is. But that was pretty clear. Next in line, NIL again, Monster Milam. I think the NIL is a pretty good price now. I don't think it was bad before, but there was a couple guys that I thought were NIL that weren't. So that's why I sort of adjusted a little bit. Milam is a big hit. Sasaki is a big hit. There's some really good players in there. Theo Gillen, Tampa Bay Rays. David, 27/35 for Gillen. Another first round gem, Walker Yannick for the Astros. Brian K. Yannick is 3 of 15. And Rockies, here you go, Craig. Wellington Herrera. Diamonds in the rough. Herrera's to 35. And NIL again, Will Gasparino, University of Texas, Longhorn. 2 of 5 for Gasparino. Pirates are on the board. Here you go, Steve. Wyatt Sanford. That's a nice, clean-looking card. Sanford is 30 of 49 for the Pirates. You can see me in the background. Bryce McCabe, Milwaukee Brewers. There you go, Darryl. McCabe is 17 of 25. Next in line, Cruz Schoolcraft. What a name. And he pitches for the University of Tennessee, but that seems odd that they have blue uniforms, doesn't it? Nine of 49. Well, at least it says Tennessee on my checklist. All right, Craig, you're doing pretty good with the NIL this round. Nice hit to close it out. Tom Jones, how do you like that? Chase Burns. Eight of 8. There you go, Tom. Oh, look at that. Testify. Jose Canseco. Now, he is on the checklist as an Oakland A. Although, he's definitely in his Texas jersey there or something. That's a crystal silver 1 of 1. Jose Canseco. There you go, Mark. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Love these. All right, 1996 batting average. Season leaders. A-Rod hits 358 one year. I can't believe that. I didn't know he was that good of a hitter. I knew he was a power hitter and stuff. I didn't know he hit 358. I don't remember that. Wow. That is pretty cool. And Tony Gwynn hit 353. So this is 1996. Was he with the Yankees then? No, Seattle Mariners. Wow, that was only his 3rd year in the league. I don't remember that at all. I guess he was a great player. I mean, I know, he was a great player. All right, Seattle and San Diego. Seattle is Ken. San Diego is Trey, so we're going to have to do the castle. Nice. Dodgers again. There you go, Ryan. Kellen Lindsey. Second Lindsey autograph for the break, and that's 28 of 35. Oh, the D-Train. Dontrell Willis. 2005 season leaders. Willis with the Marlins, of course, and Bartolo Colon 22 and 21. That is 1 of 4. Craig has the Marlins. What year was this? 2005? Colon was with the Angels in 2005. Derek has the Angels. All right, so we need the Castle twice today. We got another card after this. So this is an odd box of Seasons in the Sun. Very rarely do you get 2 relics. Wow, look at that beauty. That is a franchise 4. All these guys played for the Padres. Trey, congratulations. Look at that beauty. Dave Winfield, Trevor Hoffman, Raleigh Fingers, and John Crook. And that is 7 of 7, franchise 4. I love these cards. Congrats, Trey. Raleigh Fingers has a little smudge. All right, let's do the Castle, then we're going to jump into Leaf Metal. All right, so Willis will be odd, Cologne will be even. Willis odd, Cologne even. All right, it's going to go to Cologne, the LA Angels. And this time, Rodriguez will be odd, and Gwynn will be even. All right, it's going to go to Gwynn, San Diego. All right, well, congratulations, Trey. All right, fun break, wow. All right, number parallels, we got Spencer Jones, Thatcher Hurd, Jim Cott, Jeff Bagwell, and Roman Anthony. We did get a 101 printing plate, Jared Thomas, for the Rockies. Just 2 relics in the break. We got the combination 1996 batting average leaders to 15, A-Rod and Tony Gwynn. Went to the Padres. And the 2005 season leaders, that's 1 of 4. Dontrell, D-Train Willis, and Big Sexy Bartolo Colon. That's pretty cool. Nice patches in there too, to 4. Alright. So in Lumen, we got a Brady House for the Nationals, Zebby Matthews, Twins, Showalter, Cardinals, Roman Anthony, Red Sox, Yannick Astros, and Livonis for the Brewers. McCabe, Sanford, Gasparino, Herrera, Dool, Souza, and Aloy, Holman, Peterson, and DeBarge. We got nice Chase Burns, Cruz Schoolcraft, Walker Yannick again, Theo Gillen, Monster Melam, and Kellen Lindsay. We did get Kellen Lindsay and Leaf Future Foundation, and that one was to 35. Pretty sweet Testify, Crystal Silver, Jose Canseco 101. And wow, look at this bad boy. Franchise 4, Dave Winfield, Trevor Hoffman, Raleigh Fingers, and John Crook. 7 of 7 for the Padres. Very nice. All right, now we got Leaf Metal. Jumbo, pick your team number 2. I did post another full case of Jumbo and another full case of Hobby. They are up right now on the website. This is the second half of this case. And yeah. We do have a baseball pick your team up and running right now. It has Topps Chrome Hobby, Leaf Jumbo, and Leaf Met Hobby, and then Pulse. I will post another pick your team tomorrow with seasons again, and of course we have Topps Chrome still on the website. We have Hobby and Jumbo. We have Bowman still on the website, and you could still use that promo code Thursday 10. I did not cancel it yet, so if you want to grab teams, you can save 10%. All right, this is a nice 40 autograph break with 4 slabs. Four slabbies. We do have a couple breaks that have been on the website for a while, like Score Football and well, the Bowman I moved over, tried to get it moving. I'm going to try to do some minis, maybe do a bigger promo code. I want to try to get some of these breaks sold out that have been up for a while. And I'm surprised, Bowman, I mean, those jumbo boxes, I saw them last week. They were like $800 a box now. And that's priced under that, well under that. So you really can't, you're not going to be able to get into that kind of break going forward for that price. But, I know, there's a lot of stuff going on. You only can you got to spend your money the way you want to spend your money. So Bryce McCage gets us started for the Brewers. $99. What's up, Kevin? You got some teams in here. Big Poppy. Hey, Sean. It's been a while, bud. Good to see you back in the breaks. 15 of 49. Blake Burke for the Brewers again. Two of 10. And the White Sox get a Kyle Teal. Jimmy. Diamondbacks, Lonnie, Ryan Waldschmidt, and that is a diamond in the rough. Waldschmidt's 1 of 10. Nationals get a Seaver King. That is a green crystal. 1 of 6. Printing plate, next in line, Theo Gillen for the Rays. James, what's up, buddy? 101 printing plate, cyan plate, Theo Gillen. Monster Milam. We're pulling a lot of him. Hopefully he turns out to be a stud. NIL Craig, 9 of 15. McCage again, this time an autograph. Diamonds in the rough for the Brewers. You go Kevin, 25. Juan Nunez, San Diego Padres. Nunez is 13 of 15. I wonder if he was one of the guys they traded, one of the prospects. Baltimore Orioles. What's up, Tom Burke? Griff O'Farrell. (15 of 15). Oh, let's go. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Rock Reigns, Vince Coleman, and Otis Nixon. Now, Reigns was an Expo, Coleman was a Cardinal, and Nixon, I believe, was a Brave. They are not on the checklist as a team. This is a stolen base theme kind of card. Yeah, Nixon is on another card with David Justice, so that would be Braves. All right, so let's see. Craig has the Nationals. Charles has the Cardinals. And Chad has the Braves. So we're going to have to random this one. We'll do that at the end. Nice. Ryan, Zaire Hope. Diamond in the rough. 5 of 8. And the White Sox, we got a laser red pre-production proof. Hagen Smith, 101. Jimmy. Chuck Knobloch, Minnesota Twins. Knobloch's to 99. Nice Christian Moore for the Angels. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Good to see you. 16 of 49. Caden Bodine. Baltimore Orioles. Bodine is to 99. And the final base card is Cooper Pratt for the Brewers. (29 of 49). Cash. Mayfield. Padres. And that is a 101. Gotta like the 101s. Tom Burke. Padres are having a good night tonight. Eddie Rinders. We haven't seen this one yet. Pittsburgh Pirates diamond in the rough. Renders is 5 of 5. There you go, Kevin. Carter Holton for the Braves. Chad. 27 of 35. Wellington Herrera for the Rockies. Kevin. Herrera's to 35. Oh, like that. Old school, baby. Kevin Mitchell. And he's on as a San Francisco Giant. Manny. What's up, Manny? Eight of 10 for Mitchell. And Will Gasparino, NIL. That's going to be a low number. Craig. Gasparino's 3 of 3. Another printing plate. This is a printing plate autograph. AJ Gracia. And that is a 1 of 1. NIL again. Oh, wow, nice. There you go, Kevin. Travis Bazana, first round gem. Silver crystal, 3 of 25 for Bazana. And another Tim Raines, straight up. All right, Rock Raines in the house, Lunar Rarity, and this is going to be to 10. I think this is pretty fairly priced. It's like, you know, under 25 an autograph, basically. Or around 25 an autograph. I don't know. Tops, some products are like $200 and you don't even get an autograph, although they are licensed, but I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, Inception has one autograph per box, and it's like almost $400 a box. That's a big hit for the Red Sox. There you go, Sean. Miguel Blaze. And that's a prismatic oil slick. Oh, that's what that's called, an oil slick. Miguel Blaze, 101. Nice. Well, the reason Topps price is so high is because they're not giving it to the distributors. They're selling it on their website, and they're selling it to, like, I guess the Fanatics breakers, but they're not. You can buy it as a person paying tax full price or whatever on the website till they sell out, and then once they sell out, like, you can't get it through normal channels like you can get Panini or Leaf from the actual distributors, which I've been getting. I got Topps cards from distributors for the last 5 years, and now I can't get them from the distributors anymore. They're not selling them to the distributors. So, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. But they're charging way more now, so they're making a ton of more profit because instead of the distributors making money, I guess Topps is making all the money themselves. All right, Jimmy, here you go. Braden Montgomery, Chicago White Sox, and that is a 101 printing plate. Non-autograph. Yeah, but it didn't really, Topps didn't jump. I think when it came out, it was probably like $325 or $350 a box. So it went up a little bit, you know, whatever. Look, Topps Tribute's like $700 a box. What are the other high-end Topps products? They're all way up there. I mean, Dynasty is like $2,000 a box. You know what I mean? It's just my days to 49. For me, it makes no sense to buy it because, you know, with that at that kind of price, you just can't. First of all, I can't even sell it for $4.99 for Chad. And when you buy, you have to understand everything. When you guys, between the reward points and like transaction fees, PayPal or stuff, you lose like almost 10%. So if I buy something for $2,000, it has to be sold for $2,200 to break even on fees. So it's not like, you know what I mean? It's just not feasible for those kind of products. Walker Yannick to 99. Oh, nice die cut. This is an oil slick. Lazaro Montez. That is a top 100 oil slick. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get an account with Topps, but they haven't given me one, so I applied again recently, so maybe I'll be able to get directly from Topps in the future, but right now I can't. Kenny. And that is a 101. Nice. A lot of 101s so far in this break. Even Museum is like $600 a box. It might even be more than 600. Yeah, I look every week. I look. I try to scour for the best products at the best price. You know, that we can move and that it's got value for you. Because there's no sense me buying stuff, and if you guys don't get the hits or get the value out of it, then you know, you're not going to keep buying it. You know what I mean? So I have to be smart. Like, that's why I didn't buy Topps Heritage this year. Topps Heritage was over $200 a box, and there was one hit per box, and it wasn't even a guaranteed autograph. It was an autograph or a memorabilia card. Now, that's ridiculous in my mind. I mean, I don't know. Brady Ebel for the Brewers. I know there's a lot of purists, and you want that real one autograph and all that kind of stuff, but is it worth $200 a box for one memorabilia card? You know, I don't know. Jonah Tong is 3 of 8 for the Mets. And then I take chances sometimes, like this Pulse Lumen has turned out to be okay, but they're not always, you know, that Onyx product that I got, that wasn't that good. And, you know, so you learn your lessons. I won't be buying that anymore. Cam Cozile is NIL. It said 5 on-card autographs, and it had Skeens and all these guys, but we didn't hit too many of them. So you have to learn as you go as well. Chase Mobley, Guardians. $29 of $35, Kevin. And Dodgers again, Josu DePaula. But I'll look tomorrow. I'll see what's available. I mean, I have plenty of this. I got like 5 cases of each when I got this. 2 of 8. But, I mean, I have Topps Chrome on the website sitting there. I have Bowman on the website sitting there. And, you know. Ethan Petrie. Petrie is a Washington National. There you go, Craig. Petrie's 17 of 35. Another next in line. Schoolcraft again. And that is a laser. 1 of 1 again. Another 1 of 1. We got a lot of 1 of 1s in this break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 autograph 1 of 1s plus the 4 slabs. So that's 9 out of the 40 are guaranteed already. Nice. Tom Burke. I don't understand why the Reds aren't getting snatched up quick. First round gem, Chase Burns, 22 of 25. He's been pretty solid in this. All right, and our next slab is nice, Jace Laviolette. Cleveland Guardians. Laser red 1 of 1 pre-production proof. Congrats, Kevin. All right, last box. All right, again, there is another full case of this on the website as well as Hobby, and there's still a half case of Hobby that carried over that's still going. So, but I'll try to bring that over tomorrow. We've been having good luck moving stuff over, so I'll keep the leaf going. There's also another RTT up right now. Carson Bench for the Mets, 99. Desan Hill. Minnesota. $99. Leo DeVries, Padres. $99. And the last base card of this break, Owen Hall for the Tigers. What's up, Devlin? That is to 99. New York Yankees get a Ben Hess. Two of 25, Craig. Oh, another die cut. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Twins again. You go, Chad. $11 of 35. Bryce Rainier, first round gem. You go, Devlin. $16 of 25. There you go, Chad. Another nice hit. Alfredo Senna. Atlanta Braves. 31 of 35. Dylan Cruz. Let's go, Craig. Craig was at the National. Was anybody else at the National? Cruz is 2 of 6. First round gem, Hagen Smith. Jimmy. One of 10 for Hagen Smith. All right, we got a few more autographs to go. We'll do a nice little recap. I don't think anything else will go tonight, but I'll double check the Facebook page when I get done and see where we're at. I'll update what I can, and if there's anything to do, we'll come back and do it. Wow, nice hit for the Angels. Christian Moore. There you go, David. He's probably worth the Angels price alone if you get a hit. 7 of 25, and we've been hitting him. All right, last two. Savage. Edgar. Nice. Kenny. You gotta love that one, Kenny. Edgar Martinez, Savage, 8 of 10. And the last hit is Xavier Nayans. First I've seen this guy. He's a Houston Astro. Oh, well, we got one more hit. Manny, 44-49. And the final slab is Braylon Payne, Brewers. There you go, Kevin. That is a 101 prismatic purple pre-production proof Braylon Payne. All right, we do have one. We have to roll the dice. Okay, so Rock Reigns will be 1 or 2. Vince Coleman will be 3 and 4, and Otis Nixon will be 5 or 6. Good luck, guys. All right, it's going to go to the Nationals. Reigns. Congrats, Craig. All right, you win some and you lose some on the castle. All right, we got Owen Hall, Leo DeVries, Dason Hill, Carson Bench, Walker Yannick, Greg Maddux, Jesus Mate, Cooper Pratt, Caden Bodine, Christian Moore, Chuck Knobloch, Kyle Teal, Blake Burke, Big Papi, and Bryce McCage. We have one 101 not autograph, Braden Montgomery for the White Sox, Jimmy. Ton, 40 autographs in this break, and 9 of them were 1-of-1s. Wow, that's pretty good. Reigns, Coleman, and Nixon went to the Reigns. Nayans, nice Christian Moore, nice Dylan Cruz, nice Alfredo Senna. That's like murderer's row right there. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Ben Hess, Josu DePaula, Chase Mobley, Jonah Tong, Brady Ebel, nice Tim Raines, Tim Rock Raines, beautiful to 10. Kevin Mitchell, love it for the Giants. Herrera, Carter Holton, Linders, nice Zaire Hope for the Dodgers. Griff O'Farrell, Juan Nunez, Bryce McCage, Monster Milan, Seaver King, and Ryan Waldschmidt. Wow. Savage, Edgar Martinez. Hagen Smith, first round gem. Bryce Ranier, first round gem. Awesome. Chase Burns, Ethan Petrie, Cam Koziel. Nice. Travis Bazzana. Was this a great break or what? And Will Gasparino. I mean, we got some big, big names. All 1-of-1s here. Cruz Schoolcraft. Lazaro Montez. Cash Mayfield. AJ Gracia, printing plate 101, magenta plate. And Theo Gillen, next in line. Scion plate 101. And then our 4 slabs. Very nice. Braylon Payne, first round gem. Prismatic purple. Brewers. Nice. Chase Laviolette. Big hit for the Rockies. I mean the Guardians, my bad. Guardians, Laviolette. Laser Red. Another big hit. Miguel Blaze for the Red Sox. Prismatic Oil Slick 101. And the White Sox got a Hagen Smith. Laser Red 101. Very nice. All right. All right, so that's it for now. Appreciate you guys saying hi. I'll go check the Facebook page and website, see where we're at. If there's anything else, I'll be back. If not, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and I'll see you tomorrow. But well, we'll see. Maybe I'll be back. Later, guys.